Greetings, my fellow Sturgians. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, the final episode, episode 72, the End Game Conspiracy. One thing I wish you could do when you're under siege is still, like, trade with the town. I can't. What are you doing? Who are you? What? Salamandri, what are you doing? I want to know. I want to know what made you think you could just run up on a 557-person siege camp. Attackers abandon the siege. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm coming for you then. Surrender or die. Oh, that was Archon. They are the leader. All right. Little revenge here.
Troops! Everyone on go!
Alright, I am going to need to use tactics to minimize losses so that I have momentum against the Empire. Get out of my way! Goblins, move it.
Bowmen! Stand up, archers!
They have a lot of horsemen.
Move! Infantry! Move! Troops! Skate soldiers! Move!
They have a lot of horses. They have 80 or 78 horses. Oh, the frame's back to being bad again? Hold on. If that's the case... No. CPU usage, GPU usage is not maxed. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it goes to heck. Because I see it totally normal. It's so strange. Well, I can't probably change the battle size on the fly, because it would make troops disappear. I don't think it works like that. But I'll try to reduce the battle size. But like, my frame rate is totally fine right now.
I'll split your skull.
So it's some weird bug. I don't know what it is. I'll give you the play-by-play. I'm doing well, and these cataphracts are dying. Well, it's not about the troop spawning, because my CPU and GPU usage isn't maxed. I'm not seeing bad frame rate, so the weird bad frames is very strange, because it's not being reflected in my own experience. I don't know how else to explain it, but... Is it the video codec being afraid of the dark? I really don't know. I can only theorize.
Ever kill them all! I'll take it!
No, come back! I love killing cataphracts. They're so unique in the way they look that, like, they're easy to identify on the battlefield, and I know how expensive cataphracts are because they're tier 5 to 6 units. So it's just a lovely target for me to identify and take on. And they fight against cavalry horribly. They're very, very easy to kill. Because they have... I don't know, their tactics are terrible on horseback. Ow, that hurt a lot. I got caught in a swarm of them. I think I saw a named enemy. Nope, wasn't you. I gotta be mindful of my health now. I'm getting beat up.
Soldiers! Forward! Soldiers! Forward! Troops! Forward! Troops! Forward!
Is it still horrible frame rate? Nope. Okay. Just the very start. Yeah, it's an interesting problem to have because none of my I monitor performance and frames and all that, and it's not reflected in any of the status markers that I have for myself. So I can't even tell when it happens because the frames on my screen are not affected. And according to Twitch, I'm not dropping frames, so it's not like there's a bitrate or rendering or latency issue. So it's some weird, unique bug to just Mount and Blade on like troop spawning. I really don't know what it is because it doesn't make any sense. I did drop the battle size down to 200, which is probably not necessary, and it's going to be frustrating if anything, but it's more in a, is it like a troop count issue? Because if it is, then it's somewhat avoidable by just having a small troop count max. I'm trying to keep my troops from spawn camping and dwindling their numbers needlessly. Yep, they have 100 respawning up top.
Everyone, charge!
There we go. Now that we're all grouped. Charge again. I only have maybe 1 or 2 good hits left in me, so I gotta just be as careful as I can. I usually don't build up this much speed, but it's so that the enemies don't have time to react to my swings, meaning they don't get shots in. But it is fun to see doing like 400 damage opposed to like 100 or 200. See if I can't pick one out and hit them for record break. Oh no, they're running away from me. That won't be possible. Sorry, Imperials. It's another battle that you have lost horribly. So, in terms of like GPU and CPU memory, I have that watched. I have that monitored. I'm only utilizing 6 out of 27 gigs of GPU memory, so it's not a GPU memory issue. It's not a GPU temp or utilization issue either. It's not a CPU usage issue. It's not a regular memory issue. It's not an issue that I can put a finger on hardware-wise. It's like not a hardware problem because I'm not bottlenecked anywhere in my hardware. I have all those screens up on the side here. So that's why it's really confusing, because if it's not a hardware issue, then what is it? That is better armor than I currently have. Unfortunately, it makes my horse look like a damn cataphat, but whatever. And then my brother gets the other one. Yeah. So there was some good loot there. So that's cool. Oh, wait, this isn't my dungeon anymore. Yeah, because it was freaking stolen from me. Well, whatever. Give me money for that. Alright, Amora cannot afford the gear that I have. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand because I've checked out the clips. I know what it looks like and how choppy it is. It's just, it's not a hardware issue, so it's some problem with Bannerlord. And I'm not going to be able to fix it as a result because I'm not a Bannerlord developer. Your name is Yesum? Okay, Yesum. Well, guess what? Surrender or die.
Soldiers!
Oh, not a village fight. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, I guess he's wounded. So I guess Godin and I don't really care. Forum.
Archers! Everyone attack!
I'm still quite wounded. It's probably not a good idea that I'm riding straight at them, but whatever. And there she goes. Their leader. The carnage is beautiful. It is a lovely game when it runs well. To watch the slaughter. This is a lovely village fight tile. Like the variable terrain, the water, the mountain. It's too bad it's just not used very often for fighting on. Because it's a village tile. It's a lot of effort to put in like a combat mat that is almost never utilized. The maps are so much better than Warband. Warband was like flat, boring. I mean, I think a lot of it you have to realize because Warband is what, like a 16-year-old game or something now. That it was the limitations of the game engine at the time. You know, same as like if you look at Kenshi. Kenshi doesn't really have a lot of high poly, pretty graphics because Kenshi was being developed, you know, a decade and a half ago. And yeah, it's a DirectX 7 game, exactly. So, you know, it was the best that DirectX 7 could offer. But now this being, I think Bannerlord probably is mostly a DirectX 9 game. given its age. Its polys are a lot better. Like anything DirectX 9 and up are kind of what I would consider modern, even though we're at, you know, DirectX 9 is pretty old, but even DirectX 9 graphics allowed for closing in on pseudo-realism. Not like Uncanny Valley level realism, but acceptable. Good enough that it wasn't just like low poly models glitching across the screen like games used to be. So down they go. There goes yet another vassal. So taking a look at the battle here, Varcheg's gone. Mazadon Castle, oddly, is somehow owned by Britannia, so I can't even take it back, which is nutty. And Varcheg, owned by Northern Empire, which is going to need to be reclaimed. So I'm going to go for Ov first. There's actually a chance that I can get Varcheg back, because I had gifted Varcheg out so that I could get Omor, but now I just didn't get Omor, which is horse doo-doo. So I'm going to try to get Varcheg for myself, but I'm going to dismiss everyone in my army so that they can rebuild their numbers. So Ov Castle shouldn't be defended by many, and I'll snipe it quick. And then we'll go for Varcheg. What are we chasing here? Penton. Is that the leader? Because that's a huge party. You are the ruler of Northern Empire. All right. Well, Penton, I have bad news for you. We're coming to kill you. So now, let's see, I gotta fix my party here. So this should be Du Village. Did he die? Oh, there he is. I'm blind. And then Mino. So if I'm having frame rate issues now, this is party size dropped to 200. So I shouldn't have the issues that I was having if it is like a troop count problem. You know, I should have gone looking for Penton and not killed their cataphracts. Let me go try to find Penton, their leader. Their king. I don't see anyone. Oh, maybe. No, you're just legionnaires. You're Penton. Oh, I'm coming, Penton. And you're downed. Very anticlimactic when they die that quick. But there's like almost 400 people on this battlefield, and I singled them out. Counts for something. I swear, these elite cataphracts have like better gear than I do, and they are so bad at combat. Their armor, I think, is probably higher numbers than mine. They're just dumb. They fight horribly. Although they are scary when they form like a shield wall protecting the front gate. I'll give them that. So Northern Empire's willingness to continue the fight against me with their leader, soon to be in a dungeon, should be a little bit more fatigued, I think. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And here's the last of the respawns. I think this is the last of their troop count. These archers that just are unfortunately spawning in to just get slaughtered. Nope, there's more. I think I'm gonna change the 200 troop count back up, just because it prolongs these fights even more, and I don't think that that's the solution. And the Emperor is now my prisoner. That's what I like to see. I have a focus point. How should I spend it? So I could drop it into engineering if you want me to continue to level up engineering. Looks like roguery is capped. Roguery is what you use to ransom prisoners. So that could be useful, putting into cunning instead. Or I could put it into polearm or something else. It's up to you. You guys could vote. So if I want to put troops in my dungeon, I have to go all the way out to Revel, which is a little obnoxious. Who's sieging Varcheg? The problem is, I think what's happening right now is that Northern Empire is at war with probably Britannia. Yeah. So Britannia is taking the things that they take from me, but I'm not at war with Britannia, so it kind of sucks for me. Because it's causing me to, like, lose territories that I can't regain without declaring yet another war. Which is a very awkward situation to be in. But I definitely want to put Penton in the dungeon. Because that is, that's ultimately going to hurt Northern Empire a lot. Peaceful out here in Revel. Oh, nice. Big battle just happened, and a ton of my own people got released. So Revel here is, all built up and needs nothing, which is good. Chemo's army is full. Penton is now imprisoned. And in a second, I'll start to be able to go... Whoa, that's a lot of money. I'll start to be able to go on the, like, counter warpath. So I have lots and lots and lots of food. I need to just buy something expensive. Oh. Man, that's a nice looking helmet. Too bad it's costs everything. There. Balanced the trade. And then I have a few horse armors that maybe goes to friends. 47. We have really good horse armor available, I guess. Most of my allies have horse armor in the 50s. Or high 40s at least. Yeah, so we... never mind. There we go. Leaving Rebel penniless, but having sold off everything. So it looks like cutting is how I'll spend the focus point. Okay, we'll do. Get a little roguery up. Next is, as party leader, notables give extra troops when they're forced and villages recover faster. Or defeated villages and caravans give more, and security and settlements I govern get more security. So yeah, they're actually pretty... Roguery is a pretty helpful tree for a governor. Morty. Bow skill, let's give you rapid fire. Do village. Hunter clan. And Para Overlord. Thematic traditions. Alright. I've maxed out Chemo's army, so on my way back over to the front, I'll be taking recruits. Which is weird. Varcheg unfortunately just fell to Britannia, which is really annoying. I'm going to have to declare war on Britannia. But my next goal here is to take back as many castles as I lost, because we went on one heck of a losing spree as I got stuck in a moor trying to defend it. And for no benefit. I defended it, but I didn't even get to keep it, which is really just icing in the wounds. Or icing on the cake, salt in the wounds. Yeah, I can't believe that that happened. I valiantly defend it from like a 3-to-1 ratio army, only to not be able to keep it. Ridiculous. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to recapture these castles without needing to draw from my vassals, is leave my vassals alone and hope that my vassals do something good and actually defends things on their own. Oh, here comes in a more siege army. For sure. I'm going to get over to a more before it goes down. Yeah, I see my vassals trying to recruit. So here it is. Conspiracy. On the 15th day of autumn, 1100, the secret pact between imperial factions is hidden no longer as the armies of former rivals take the field together. So what that is, all of the empires are now conspiring against me, but like that doesn't really matter because they were almost all at war with me already. So it affects nothing. But if you take a look at diplomacy, I am now stuck in a 3-way war. I don't really think that... Again, that doesn't really matter because it just means that the Southern Empire declared war on me when they hadn't already. So it's not a big change. Wow, their power outnumbers me?
Arrows! Follow me! Moving! Loose archers!
That's insulting.
Move! Infantry! Move! Form up! Soldiers! Troops! Forward!
How stupid are you? Quite. Really? Okay, you're just a troll now. Ha, horses! That's a lot of horses. There's gonna be so much loot from the end of this battle. All right, into the fray we go. I want to get away from my own troops because I keep hitting them with my axe. And it keeps canceling my attacks, which is super annoying. So just work the outskirts. Man, this is truly just chaos. This might be the wealthiest army I've ever fought. Not the largest, but the quality of the troops here are insane. I'm gonna need to get myself to cover soon.
After me, archers! Move! Infantry! Soldiers! Forward! Move!
Trying to use tactics and formation to limit the losses here. They just have so many cataphracts. I mean, I know I've been dunking on the cataphracts, but given the volume that they have, even if they don't fight well, they sure are a heck of a lot of fodder. Then I'm catching stray arrows regularly enough that my health is just disappearing quick. So many horsemen. They had like 400 horses here. Nope, get down. Get down. They still stray arrows when I'm giving them a home. Well, I didn't want them in the back, my back, so I'm gonna go with a yes. Fair point. It's definitely not going to be my greatest kill count for a fight ever, but I think it's going to be the most amount of money I destroyed in one battle. Because each cataphract is like super high value, so the value of this fight is unprecedented. Which makes me worry about that other 700-person army that was rolled up on me. Because if they are of this quality, I'm not going to be able to win that. Because this is just too much armor to cut through. That and wounded now. You're looking forward to see the loot screen after this? I know, it's going to be insane. Alright, they're basically out of horse now. They're on foot, so we have the upper hand for sure. I'll go after their few remaining horse. Just because I think it's safer. I think that he was the last horseman. Till they respawn. If their archers aren't going to pay attention to me, I'll just keep doing this. Oh, they're fleeing. Yeah, easily that was the wealthiest army I've ever fought. I feel like half their troops were at least tier 4 or 5, which mirrors essentially how powerful my army was. So if you take a look here, if we scroll, it's kind of hard to see because it's in so many different, but just like elite cataphracts and elite cataphracts. Oh, Jesus. And that was Archons. Alright, I'm going to take random troops. In terms of prisoners, 31 cataphract. I mean, it's just insane. So I think what I'm going to do is... Oh. Nope. My prisoners is already maxed. Where was I? Where was this fight? I was not at anywhere near a ransom, so that sucks. I'm not going to be able to max out the prisoners here because I have so many wounded. So loot. I got screwed. This is not good loot. This is garbage. The prisoners were insane, but the loot was garbage. Absolute poo. And it looks like this army, it's hard to tell. They only have 100 cavalry, so I think it's not as elite as the force I just fought. So here it is, war progress with Northern Empire. The active quest is essentially eliminating them from the map. And that's going to be really hard to do, because everybody is now after me. Does Amor get taken again? Yeah, almost certainly, but actually that plays to my... I would prefer it to be taken, because that could give me the chance to obtain it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pick, but oh well. I don't think it really matter how many until I have a dungeon that I can drop to close to the front. It doesn't really matter if I ransom them off or not, because having to physically leave the battle for extended periods of time to run over to my dungeon is unaffordable. I won't be able to do that long term if I want to win. Weird. Sturgia got Mechlovia Castle? Did not see that coming. There's Rhadamant and Fafin. I wonder what they're doing. So Off Castle is very lightly defended. What's weird to me... Let me check my rally. Yeah, I have a lot of vassals that just don't have large armies, because it's pretty slim pickings for recruits around here because of how much fighting there has been. So against the Northern Empire, I'm doing pretty good progress. Southern and Western is about neutral. Northern Empire is who I've been fighting the most, because they were at my doorstep first. Because I was embroiled in a war when they... Oh, interesting. Varcheg just rebelled. I'm still gaining points in stewardship, but I don't think I'm going to hit the price of loyalty 275 anytime soon. I don't have the forces to defend against them more, but what I might be able to do is... Nope. I think they must have rallied into an army. Let's see. No? They're just all, like, weak or something. I'm not really sure about that. So I think this Off Castle fight will be the last one of the night. Hoping to at least retake something. Because it has been... I've been doing really well, but I've been losing everything. I wish I could see Pencanak from here. I guess I could look it up. Pencanak is owned by Deather. Okay. So it was 2 lost. Can anyone use that Noble Bull yet? Yeah, Morty can. Pretty much they all can. Paisato, Minnow, Do Village already has one. Poetic. Amateur Chief is like the only one that can't. Alright, Morty, goes to you. Give my wife a new bow for beating her up in the arena. Amor's holding out. Oh, that's where all my vassals are. Maybe we keep it, because most of my vassals are in Omor defending it, which is cool that they're actually doing something useful, because I've been definitely griping about that. Ranged troops get more ammunition when besieging, or siege towers and rams have more hit points. I've never had a siege tower get destroyed, so I'm going to go with military planner, because I've never once had any of my siege towers or rams actually be broken. So more hit points for something that never actually breaks doesn't really matter. But more ammo, that's kind of nice. Another beautiful thing is this extended fight has allowed more of my troops to return to the fight from being wounded than it has caused them to die. And I think I'm going to push now with a ram and a tower, but not 2 towers. I am going to foolishly rush the tower that doesn't have a ram, or rush the side that doesn't have a tower. Even though I know that my troops will, like, leave me hanging, because that's what they do. So tower's on the left, I'll go right. Oh man, they're already here. They don't look geared. They look low and easy to kill. Problem is they get like movement priorities, so I can't even move. I'm leaving. You and your game mechanics prevent me from fighting. So you win. Just let go. Yeah, I don't want to float, because floating sucks. So, siege tower it is. I'll weaken the siege tower away. I didn't even see my own troops using those ladders. They're just standing there. So, I'm not going to soften up a point of attack if my troops won't use it. No point in that. Some of these troops are like pinatas themselves. It's not just me for a change. Yeah, they're using their extra arrows, that's for sure. This is probably a bad idea, because my own troops have a history of not following me up in a reasonable manner, but, you know, whatever. I think they're coming. Sort of. Here we go, dude. All I want is not to fall. If I can bust through the line here and get behind them, that will help a lot. There we go. I did it. Now they're screwed. So screwed. Never let me behind you. I'm so effective when they don't have a shield wall. If they have a shield wall up, yeah, okay, it's a problem. If they drop that shield wall, kiss your castle goodbye. Excuse you. Thought this was a gentleman. No, put that rock down. He was gonna stone my own troops. Feeling slightly outnumbered, but never outgunned. I missed. Still got him though. I like the strong legs. I would have knocked out, but that reduced fall damage helped out. Double kills are glorious, and this axe gets a whole lot of them. Yeah, this castle has all but fallen. Can I steal the last kill? Doubt it. I think he's inside the tower. Oh no, there they are. Got one. Counts for something. Poor dude got completely swarmed. He got stomped hard. So, Ov Castle was recaptured. Terrific. Taisato leveled up. Athletics. Give you powerful. And let's take a look at the state of this war. So, Varcheg's in open rebellion. They didn't like their Britannian leaders. They wanted me back. Oh, so sweet. And then everything in the south fell. Everything in the south fell. That's no surprise. So Penkanok fell. Remtoil fell. Neviansk, because it bordered Valandia, fell. Mazadon's owned by Britannia, which is kind of annoying. But, yeah, all in all, we really only lost Varcheg and Mazadon, which is not terrible. And Varcheg's going to be easy to get back, because it's just held by a bunch of rebels. There is a large fight happening over no more that I'm going to obviously march over to. But we have less territory than we started with, but we have more territory that we wanted. We did get Omar, we did get Ov, and we held on to Revel, Ustokol, Kranerog. It's not terrible. The Empire did kick off, and now I'm in an open war against all three empires, which is pretty ridiculous. It wouldn't be so bad if and only if the other empires don't also declare war on me, but if they do, then that's a bit of an issue, because these empires are hefty honkers, and nobody but me is at war with them, which is a terrible position to be in. What is weird is, it looks like, and I'm going to save first, it looks like I can, like, do peace treaties, which makes no sense. Like, for instance, Southern Empire. Yeah, action is not allowed in this current stage of the story. Okay, so it shows consider making peace, but it's not possible. So basically, it's a forever war against the empires. And there is no turning back. It's too bad there's no alliances, because I really would have liked an alliance with anyone. But that, my friends, is where this stream ends. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which originally streamed live on Twitch, August 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios, my fellow warriors.